Hey, Dennis K here, Belize Islands Real Estate. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day, enjoying life to the fullest. Listen, I know right now there are a lot of things going on around the world in the news that's fighting for our attention. And to be honest, a lot of these things are completely outside of our control. We can't do anything about them. And yet they take up mental energy, mental space, bandwidth, and they are quite honestly, many of them have nothing to do with our plans for enjoying our life to the fullest, for getting out there, doing something different, moving to Belize, for an example, investing in offshore property, living as an expat, traveling the world, becoming financially secure or independent. All of that is on us. And so here's what I want you to do today. If you're having feelings of anxiety, if you're just feeling stressed out right now because things aren't coming together like you thought they would or like you would wish them to, take a step toward what you're looking at doing in the future, not at everything swirling around you today. And it can be a simple step, right? So here's what I'm encouraging you to do. No matter where you're at in your plans for Belize, whether that's moving to Belize, buying property there, becoming an investor, whatever it is in your plans, take out your wallet right now or take out your purse, and I want you to find a $5 bill. It's going to be very, very simple, right? So find yourself a $5 bill, take out a sticky note, and write on a sticky note or a piece of paper, this $5 is for my first coffee and Belize Johnny cake at Ruby's. I'm going to have it my first morning in San Pedro, and I'm going to wake up early at 5:30 and watch the sunrise, and that's what this $5 is for. All right, now that's a lot to write, right? Just write down $5 Ruby's sunrise morning in Belize, and put that $5 somewhere. Put it with your important papers and look at it often, right? So the reason I want you to do that is because until we put money somewhere, some things that we're looking at doing or accomplishing just are dreams, and they never become more than dreams. They're just fantasies. They're just daydreaming. They're just like one day, someday, I hope to, I wish I could. You take a simple $5 bill and you put that somewhere, or better yet, start a Belize jar of awesomeness. And every time you see a $5 bill or a $10 bill or a 20, take it out, earmark it, and say, this $20 is for this. Here's what I'm going to do with it in Belize. And I tell you what, on the days that you're struggling, that you just don't feel like it, you feel like giving up, look at that jar, take out that money, set it down in front of you. And it might not be a lot of money, right? It might just be a couple $100, over time as you build up. But it reminds you of why you're grinding. Why are you working so hard? Why are you, watching videos on Belize? Why are you talking to realtors? Why are you, watching other people be interviewed as far as what they bought and where they bought and their success stories? Because all of this is going to contribute to your success, right? You're going to find out a way that you can make this a reality for yourself and your family and your loved ones. So second thing I want you to do is take out your calendar. It could be a physical calendar or a digital calendar like a Gmail or something. And I want you to pick a date that you plan on making some sort of step in Belize. So it could be, on this date, I want to own my first property. Or on this date, I want to own my second property. Or on this date, I want to make my fact-finding trip. Or on this date, I want to move to Belize, right? Whatever it may be, put it on the calendar. Until you put it on the calendar, it means nothing. I tell you what, I get two different kinds of emails, and I love working with both kinds of people because I think I can help both, and I have helped both. The first kind says, hey, Dennis, my goal is to move to Belize after I retire. Great, fantastic. When do you retire? How soon after? What steps are you going to take to achieve that goal? The other kind of email I get is, Dennis, I'm moving to Belize on March 1st, 2021. Here's what I've done so far. How can you help me reach my goal? And again, I love working with both kinds of people. Now, which one do you think is going to be able to get to their goal the soonest, right? Well, it's a trick question because both are going to get there because both are planning on it. But obviously, the more concrete steps you have in place, where you're going to live, how you're going to live, what your budget's going to be like, what date are you going to move. Now, those are things that I like to cover with you when I get on these Zoom calls. So don't worry about being vague. I love getting on a call. Some of you get on these calls with me, you don't even know where Belize is yet, right? You haven't really seen it on a map. You never visited, you don't know anything about it, and you just have this general idea of what you want to do. And within 30 minutes to an hour, a lot of times we have a roadmap planned out for you. Now, of course, not every detail, but at least we have a plan in place as to how you can take steps to move forward to make your dreams become a reality. All right, guys, so this is Dennis K. If this resonated with you today, if you felt this video, if you want to jump on a Zoom call with me, hit me up on the link below. I'm looking forward to working with you, and we're going to see every one of you down in Belize real soon.